Hey Abner, how are you? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into my HP machine that I have here in my showroom, and I'm going to show you how to add an employee to the contact or address book on your machine. Once we add them in and we place their email address, then what we're going to do is create a Quickset, which is going to create a simple one-touch button within the Quickset folder on the main screen of the copier panel. So instead of an employee having to select steps like scan, color, DPI, and resolution settings, this is a quick one-touch button that we're going to create after they get added. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the IP address of the copier into a web browser. Here is mine. Device is going to load the interface, and in the top right corner, you're going to want to sign in as the administrator. For you, you would just hit sign in since the default password is blank. But for me and my showroom machine, I happen to have a password which I've entered, and now I'll sign in. But for you, leave it blank. Here's the main screen of the HP. Over here in the Scan Digital Send folder, I should say tab at the top. Let's select that, give it a few seconds, and then in the left window menu, select Contacts. Now, what you'll see is all the contacts that we added while I was on site here. You, Zuli, Don, here I have Susan as a test. I'm going to add another contact, we'll call it John. For the display name, I select John. I could leave this and this blank, and then put in John at FOFlowers.com, whatever the email address is, and select OK. Now I have that individual added to the address book with Susan. So now what I want to do is I want to create a Quickset for John. So we don't have to go fishing for multiple steps to scan something to John. Over here, back in the left menu window, it says Quicksets. Let's select that. Here on my showroom machine, unlike on yours where we already have several set up, I'm going to select Add. For the name, I'm going to select John and nothing else on the screen. I'll click Next. Where it says from default from, you should already have the default on your machine programmed. And just make sure that user editable is unchecked, which it may already be, so it keeps the copier default sending address the same. Where we have the to section, let's specify specific email address. Let's use the John one that we just programmed. So I would manually type in John at FOFlowers.com. Make sure it's unchecked for user editable, so his icon will always go to John. And then what you can actually do here is select Finish. Although I get an error on mine, you will see an operation completed successfully on yours because we already have the default from address set up and programmed on yours. So now what you would do is you would sign out of this device interface. You can go over to the machine, select your Quicksets button, and you'll see John now programmed as one of your available presets. Let me know if you have any other questions.